Okay, so these are my FA Cup predictions. First off, we have Peterborough United versus Everton. Now, Everton have have only scored one goal in their past 5 games, which is not great to be honest. Not doing too well. But again, it's Peterborough United. I'm pretty sure Peterborough is struggling. Of course, Ashley Young plays for Everton. He's got a chance to play against his son, who also plays for Peterborough. But this game, I think a 3-2 win for Everton. Now, Sheffield United versus Cardiff City. Sheffield United doing well. Cardiff, I'm not sure where they are in the table, but I think it has to be 2-1 for Sheffield United. Now, this will be interesting. Sort of a London derby, but Fulham versus Watford. Fulham doing decent. They played a penalty shootout game against Ipswich last game, stroking there. There were 3 penalties played. So this one, I think it's a 4-2 win for Fulham. Okay, so we've got Wycombe and Portsmouth next. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Tough. Portsmouth now in Championship. They were promoted last season, and Wycombe Wanderers now could be promoted to the Championship next season. But this is tough, and I think Boys, Wycombe Wanderers have not been doing well so far. I'm probably going to say a 2-1 win for Portsmouth. Next up, we have Accrington Stanley versus Liverpool. Now, one of the worst teams in England against the best, but I think it's going to be, I'm not sure, 3-0 if they put their youth team out, 5-0 if they put their best team out. I'm going to say 5-0 Liverpool, okay? 5-0. Although I think we all want Accrington Stanley to get an upset, but if you're a Liverpool fan, obviously you won't want that. But I think Liverpool easy going to win. Should be an easy game, really. My team, Brighton, playing against Norwich City away. Now, we always struggle with Championship teams, whether it's Stoke, Middlesbrough. We never play good against Championship teams, and will it continue against Norwich? I'm not sure. They've got good players, like Boya Sands. Yeah, they've got good players. We haven't been good scoring goals lately. We haven't. I'm going to say 1-1 and Brighton to win 7-6 on penalties. Man City versus Salford. People are saying start Scott Carson goal, who hasn't played for the club in over 3 years. So I think Salford are doing well, 5 unbeaten games on the run. So it's going to be better. Apparently they've sold out their away allocation as well. But I'm sorry, Salford. It's a 4-0 win for City. We've got Wigan versus Blackburn. Wigan versus Mansfield. Both in the same league, so it'll be a boring game. Both of them in the same league, so won't be paying too much attention to that. But I think a tough 2-0 win for Wigan, I reckon. Newcastle versus Bromley, it's tough. Actually, it's not tough at all. Bromley League 2, Newcastle Premier League. So I think 4-0 Newcastle. Definitely, I have to say it. Tamworth versus Tottenham Hotspur. This is probably one of the best so far. They're not Tamworth, I think are in the National League North. Tottenham are in the Premier League. Big difference, and I think when you look at the league difference between what league Tamworth are in and what league Tottenham are in, you can tell it's going to be a demolition. 6-0 Tottenham, maybe even 7. Middlesbrough versus Blackburn, again Championship game. I don't really care about it. 2 Championship clubs. Not really been looking over Middlesbrough and Blackburn. Of course I wouldn't. But 1-1, I think 4-3 to Blackburn on penalties. Exeter versus Oxford. Now again, Swindon fan always want Oxford to lose. In their Championship, since getting their new manager, they've been high flying in the Championship. Exeter League 1. I think a 2-1 win for Exeter. Not just because I'm a Swindon fan, but 2-1. I think it's just going to happen. Arsenal versus Man United. This is honestly quite tough. The way Man United played at Anfield was good. To get a result at a stadium like that, a place like that, is good. Although it was draw, very good still. Arsenal, though, haven't been too well the past 2 games against Brighton. They drew to Brighton and lost to Newcastle in the EFL Cup, so not been doing too great. Fans are calling for Arteta to leave. I'm not sure what they're on about. It's only 2 games, so get over it. this game, 3-2 Man United. Arsenal haven't been doing great. Man United, I think, slowly on the rebuild, slowly on the way up. So yeah, I think that'll be the score. Okay, so I've forgotten all the FA Cup other games, so I'm just gonna have to get another device and just see, because I can't, if I switch my phone to check the games, it's going to stop the video completely. So I've been pausing it. So I will have to. So yeah, just wait a sec. Birmingham City versus Lincoln City. Birmingham City doing brilliant in League One. They're demolishing it. Again, they've got Jay Stansfield, 20 million, I think, from Fulham. He's on fire. So is Alfie May, their other striker. St Andrews is brilliant. Is a hard place to go for anyone. But I think a 2-0 win for Birmingham City. Aston Villa versus West Ham. Julian Lopetegui getting sacked by West Ham. Now they've got what's his name? They've got Graham Potter in, former Brighton. Us Brighton fans do not like him at all. Reason because he left unexpectedly. No rumours. He's left unexpectedly and said nothing. As if he didn't care at all that he left, and happy to join Chelsea, which later he was sacked. So there you go, Graham Potter. But it's tough. Villa Park. We were lucky to get a result out of that, because Villa Park, it's a tough place to go for anyone to pick up points. And I think, well, especially for Brighton it is. But of course we got the draw. But it's tough. You never know what to expect when you get a new manager. It's either going to go downhill, like Julian Lopetegui at West Ham, or it's going to go brilliant. So it's either way. I think 1-1 draw, and I think West Ham are going to win on penalties, 5-4. Bristol City versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Oh my god. So last season, Bristol City beat West Ham United in the same round against a team in the same league. So can they make another upset? I'm not sure. I think a 2-1 win for Wolves. Sorry to any Bristol City fans. Actually, I'm not. I don't care. So yeah, I think 2-1 Wolves all day. Leicester versus QPR. QPR haven't been doing well. Down the bad side in the Championship, but recent results have been okay from what I've heard. But Leicester, though, relegation spot. But I think it should be an easy game for them. 3-0 Leicester. Leeds United versus Harrogate Town. There's only one team you can see winning this, and it's Leeds United. They're doing okay, apart from 3 Ilan Meslier mistakes against their 3-3 draw at Hull, which they bottled somehow. But yeah, 4-0 Leeds, maybe even more. Bournemouth versus West Brom. It's tough, but I think if we want to see an upset, we're going to have to do it. Bournemouth have been playing well, don't get me wrong, but I think 3-1 West Brom. If we want to see an upset, it's going to have to be one. I think that's the most likely one. Nottingham Forest versus Luton Town. Rumours that Rob Edwards would be sacked. 10 away league, 10... Luton Town not won in the past 10 away games, and this one I think is going to have to be a 3-1 Nottingham Forest. Chelsea Morecambe, it's easy. 6-1 Chelsea. If Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson play, it could be even worse. So yeah, 6-1. Brentford versus Plymouth. Plymouth have been conceding a lot of goals. Brentford have been scoring a lot of goals. I'm saying a 3-0 win for Brentford. And there we go. It's about to go off now.